Sometimes life feels like an earthquake. The ground underneath you moves, and suddenly everything you once trusted feels unsteady. Maybe you have lost something or someone important. Maybe you feel like your world is falling apart. You are not alone in this feeling. Many people feel shaken at their core. It is more than just pain. It is a sense that you might not make it through. In these moments, it is easy to wonder if you will ever be strong again. You may question if hope is even possible. But God sees you. He knows every tear you have cried. He knows how much you wish things were different. Even when you feel invisible, you are seen and loved. There is hope, even when you feel shaken. God has a special plan for those who feel lost and unstable. Your story does not end with the shaking. Sometimes we build our lives on things that look strong but are not. We trust in what seems solid, things that promise stability and comfort. But beneath the surface, these foundations can be fragile, hiding cracks we don't notice until it's too late. It might be a job that once felt secure, a friendship you thought would last forever, or even your own strength and confidence. We lean on these things, believing they'll hold us up through anything. But when these things fail, when a job is lost, a relationship ends, or our own abilities fall short, the pain can be overwhelming. It's a deep ache, a sense of loss that can leave us feeling isolated and unsure of what to do next. The pain can feel like your whole world is falling apart, like everything you counted on is crumbling around you. It's as if the very ground beneath your feet has given way, leaving you searching for something to hold on to. In these moments, you may find yourself asking, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? Will I ever be healed or whole again? These are honest, vulnerable questions that come from a place of deep longing and pain. These questions show that you care about your life and your future. They reveal a desire to heal, to move forward, and to find meaning even in the midst of brokenness. Wanting to be whole again is a sign of hope, not weakness. It is completely normal to turn to God in these times, to ask for healing and understanding when you feel broken. Prayer becomes a lifeline, a way to reach out for comfort and answers when nothing else makes sense. But sometimes, the old foundations, the things we relied on, were never meant to last forever. They served a purpose for a time, but they weren't strong enough to withstand every storm life brings. They seemed real and dependable, but when the storms came, when life got hard, they couldn't hold you up. The rain and wind exposed their weakness, and you were left vulnerable. God does not blame you for trusting in these things. He knows you were searching for security and love, and He understands the disappointment you feel when they let you down. He sees your tears, hears your whispered prayers, and feels your longing for help. Your pain and your questions matter to Him, and He welcomes your honesty. God does not just want to cover up the cracks or patch over the damage. He isn't interested in quick fixes or temporary solutions that hide the real issues. Instead, He wants to build something new and strong inside you, a foundation that can withstand any storm. He wants to help you rebuild your life on something lasting, something that will not fail. He hears every question you ask and wants to answer them with hope. Even in your brokenness, He is working to create something beautiful and unshakable within you. God does not only want to comfort you when you are hurting. His love is not limited to simply soothing your pain or easing your burdens in difficult times. While comfort is a beautiful gift, it is only the beginning of what He desires for you. He wants to do much more. He wants to transform your pain into purpose, your sorrow into strength, and your brokenness into beauty. God's vision for your life goes far beyond temporary relief. He wants to bring lasting change and deep restoration. In Isaiah chapter 54 verses 11 and 12, God gives a promise, one that echoes through the ages. I will rebuild you with stones of beauty and strength. Imagine a wall, not just repaired, but adorned with precious gems, each stone carefully chosen and placed by the hands of a loving Creator. This is not just about feeling better for a moment or finding a brief escape from your troubles. It is about a deep, lasting transformation that changes who you are at your core. It is about becoming stronger than before, rising from your struggles with new resilience, determination, and hope. Every challenge you face can become a stepping stone to greater strength. God says, "Afflicted city, lashed by storms and not comforted, I will rebuild you with stones of turquoise, your foundations with sapphires." These words are not just poetic. They are a declaration of His intent to restore what has been lost and to build something even more magnificent in its place. I will make your battlements of rubies, your gates of sparkling jewels, and all your walls of precious stones. This is a picture of a life rebuilt with beauty, strength, and unshakable value, a life that shines with hope and purpose. These words are for people who feel weak and unstable, for those who look at their lives and see only ruins or broken dreams. If you feel like you have nothing left to give, know that you are not forgotten. God promises to rebuild the places that have been destroyed. He is not afraid of your mess or your pain. In fact, He specializes in restoration, taking what is shattered and making it whole again. He does not ignore your pain. Every tear you cry is seen, every ache in your heart is known. He draws near to you in your suffering, offering not just comfort, but hope for a new beginning. He sees it, and He plans to do something beautiful. Out of the cracks in your life, new growth can emerge. Light can break through even the darkest places, bringing renewal and life. He wants to make you into something precious and unbreakable. Just as a gemstone is shaped and polished through pressure, your trials can refine you, revealing strength and beauty you never knew you had. This promise is not just for the people long ago. It is for everyone who feels lost, weary, or broken today. No matter your story, no matter your past, this hope is for you. It is for you today. You can look forward with confidence, knowing that God's plan is to rebuild, restore, and renew you from the inside out. God is preparing to rebuild your life, starting right where you feel most broken. He will take the very places of your deepest pain and turn them into the foundation of your greatest strength and beauty. Trust that your story is not over. He is still building something wonderful in you. Isaiah chapter 54 is not just a song to make us feel better. It is a blueprint, a careful plan from God to rebuild your life from the ground up. God does not want to simply patch your wounds. He wants to use every broken place to build something new and strong. A blueprint shows every part of the building process. It is slow, careful work. Every stone has a purpose. God's rebuilding is not quick or careless. He chooses the best materials, precious stones, to make sure you will not fall again. When God rebuilds, He pays attention to every detail. He does not skip steps. Each part of the process is important, even if it feels slow. When you trust the process, you let God use your pain to make you unshakable. God's blueprint is better than anything you could imagine. Your pain is not wasted. It becomes part of your strength. The first stone God uses in the process of restoration is called puk, or turquoise. This stone is not just beautiful, it's radiant, almost as if it holds a light within itself. Its vibrant color and clarity have made it a symbol of healing and renewal for centuries, treasured in many cultures for its unique energy and meaning. This stone is, bright and clear. When you look at it, you can almost feel its energy washing over you, inviting you to see the world with fresh eyes. It's like holding a piece of the sky or a drop of the clearest ocean in your hand. It helps you see things in a new way. Just as the turquoise refracts and transforms the light, it encourages you to look at your life from a different perspective. Sometimes, all it takes is a shift in how you see things to begin the journey of healing. When you've been hurt, your vision can get kinda cloudy. Pain and disappointment act like a fog, making it hard to see the truth about yourself and your future. The world can seem dull, and hope feels distant. Lies from pain make you think you are not enough. These lies whisper that you're broken, unworthy, or forgotten. They can make you doubt your value and silence your dreams before they even begin. But God wants to restore your vision. He wants to clear away the fog and show you the truth of who you are. He shines His light into the darkest places, revealing beauty and strength you may have forgotten. He wants you to see yourself as He sees you, precious, strong, and loved. You are not defined by your wounds or your past. In God's eyes, you are a masterpiece, full of potential and purpose. The puk stone also helps restore your voice. When you've been hurt, it's easy to lose your confidence, to feel like your words don't matter. But turquoise is a stone of communication, helping you find your voice again. Pain can make you feel silent, like no one hears you. You might hold back your thoughts, your feelings, or your dreams, afraid they'll be ignored or misunderstood. But God gives you the courage to speak again. He gently encourages you to share your story, to express your needs, and to dream out loud. Your voice matters, and your words can bring hope to others. As God rebuilds, He changes the way you see your past and your future. What once felt like ruins can become the foundation for something new and beautiful. Every broken piece can be used in the masterpiece He is creating. He gives you hope where there was fear, Where you once saw only obstacles, He shows you possibilities. Where you felt alone, He surrounds you with love and support. He replaces lies with truth. Every negative word spoken over you is erased, replaced by His promises. You are not your failures or your pain. You are His beloved, chosen for a purpose. He says, "You are not what happened to you." Your identity is not rooted in your wounds, but in the hope and future He has for you. You are what I am building you to be. Every day, He is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for greater things. Your story is still being written, so let God's pook stone heal the way you see yourself. Allow its light to shine into every shadow, restoring your vision and your sense of worth. Let it give you back your voice and your dreams. Step forward with confidence, knowing you are seen, heard, and deeply loved. The journey of restoration begins with seeing yourself through God's eyes and finding the courage to speak your truth once again. Next, God uses sapphire for your new foundation. Sapphire is strong and beautiful. It does not crack easily. God does not just fix what is on the surface. He goes deep, rebuilding the parts of you that no one else sees. Sometimes we try to change our behavior, but God wants to go deeper. He wants to heal your heart and mind so that you can stand strong when storms come again. The sapphire foundation means you are no longer shaky. You are rooted in God's love and truth. God's foundation is not built on fear or the opinion of others. It is built on His promises. When you stand on this foundation, nothing can move you. You become steady, even when life is hard. Trust God to give you a new foundation, one that will never fail you again. God also rebuilds with fire stones. These are precious stones that have been through fire. Fire is hot and painful, but it also makes things pure and strong. God knows your pain. He does not ask you to hide it or run from it. Instead, He uses your pain as part of the rebuilding process. He refines your life, turning hurt into strength. This is not a quick fix. It is a process. Sometimes it feels slow and even more painful, but God is with you every step. As He rebuilds, your painful places are changed. What once hurt you now becomes part of your strength. You can help others who are hurting. You carry wisdom and power that could only come through the fire. Let God use your pain. He will not waste it. Every fire in your life is making you stronger. God also uses crystal gates. These gates are clear and beautiful. They let in light but keep out what is harmful. God teaches you to set healthy boundaries. Not everyone gets to walk into your heart. You can let in love and truth, but keep out lies and pain. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It is wise. God wants you to protect the new life He is building. The crystal gates are a sign that you are valuable. You do not have to let everyone in. You can say no to what is not good for you. God also promises delighting stones. These are special stones that show God's joy in you. He is not just rebuilding you for survival. He wants you to shine and be a delight. Your new life brings Him joy. Your story is full of purpose. Let God teach you to set boundaries and find joy in what He is building. You are His delight. God's rebuilding is careful and slow. It is not just a patch on old pain. Every stone has a meaning. Every step matters. Sometimes you may wonder if you will ever feel strong again. Trust the process. Isaiah chapter 54 verses 14 through 17 gives you a promise. You will be established in righteousness. Oppression will be far from you. You have nothing to fear. No weapon formed against you will prosper. This means your new life is safe and secure. You are not what happened to you. You are not your mistakes or your pain. You are what God is building. You are precious, chosen, and unbreakable. God delights in you. He is making all things new. Hold on to hope. God's blueprint is perfect. You are more than the shaking. You are His masterpiece built to last forever.